as New York City's migrant crisis continues to grow into hundreds of thousands flooding the city, where if they're lucky, the taxpayers provide them with housing that looks like a medium security prison, and if they're unlucky, they're forced to sleep outside with the rats. Which is not quite what New York Governor Kathy Hochul had promised.
We say you are welcome here. We are welcome with open arms and we'll work to keep you safe. We'll not only house you, but we'll protect you. And the richness of the culture and the diversity and the food and the restaurants that we know are going to be coming because of these efforts are beyond measure.
But now, she's saying this.
We have to let the word out that when you come to New York, we're not going to have more hotel rooms. We don't have capacity. So we have to also message properly that we're at our limit.
So what happened, Hochul? I thought you were excited about all the new restaurants and vibrant culture they were about to bring you, because it's not like you weren't expecting it when you were just advertising housing and safety to these people. But unfortunately, unlike all the other virtue signaling you garbage people do on TV, this one has consequences. Because you see at the border from Guatemala into Mexico, thousands more are heading in, where somebody is giving them train rides through the country, as more groups of almost entirely military-aged men are being escorted right to the USA. So what is Biden doing to help out his Democrat cronies in crisis?
So, directed my team to make a historic increase in the number of refugees admitted from Latin America. We've launched outreach campaigns helping over 1 million eligible migrants apply for work permits. And we're accelerating the process for work permit applications right now.
And apparently Fox News has uncovered a bit more about this as well, as they share images of a planned ID card for migrants coming into the country illegally. So as we covered in the video where New York City Mayor Eric Adams says the migrants will destroy the city, now we even have the governor saying don't come here, we don't have the space. So how does their leader Biden respond? By saying he wants to make it easier for your already overrun cities to get flooded with more migrants. And it's just crazy to see this in real time where the Democrat captains are selling out the Democrat lieutenants. Because remember when Florida sent the upscale Martha's Vineyard a handful of migrants? Yeah, they took care of that in less than 2 days. Where Wikipedia now spins it as a migrant airlift that Biden called a inhumane Republican political stunt, which goes to show they take the borders very seriously when it's their borders, but when it's your borders, you're expected to take one for the team even if you're a Democrat mayor or governor. Because New York is beginning to look even more like the Italian island of Lampedusa that suddenly got over 10,000 migrants in a few days. Well, now the media is trying to say this is just misinformation, with experts warning the images of the full reception camps is just ultra-right propaganda. And this would be somewhat comical, but the US has been doing the same exact thing.
We have taken unprecedented action over the past year and a half to secure our border.
And we have a process in place to manage migrants at the border.
One of our highest priorities is to ensure that we have a secure border.
So sad to say, I'm actually getting in the boat of this is actually part of their plan, because if politicians genuinely saw this as a crisis, there's no reason they wouldn't immediately secure our borders like they do certain countries in Eastern Europe, where footage of Poland shows us exactly what happens when a country genuinely wants to protect their borders. Now, I understand any US politician that actually enacts that type of response is going to face severe scrutiny, but only if the media continues to portray it as migration and not invasion. Where memes like this are becoming more common, pointing out that men seeking refuge bring their family, but men going to war leave them behind. Now that's just a comic simplifying a very nuanced issue, but if there's a flaw in that logic, let me know in the comments section that isn't just denying the fact that there's countless hours of footage of exclusively military-aged males coming into the country, because I honestly doubt the whole Democrat disaster denial will work much longer. So if you appreciate my concise, light-hearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how Japan finally dealt with their migrant situation.